everyone, me again. Today I've got another bullet journal video for you. I thought today I would do a plan with me video for October. So if you fancy watching me attempt to organise my life as it falls apart around me, then just carry on watching. Recently I've actually been changing my weekly spread, so it started out like this. So as you can see, I just had the week spread out over 2 pages, and that was a nice setup. I kind of liked it, but recently I've just started doing things a little bit differently, and I've actually had it like this. So I've had the whole week on 1 page, and then on the other side I've had just sections where I can have a few more notes. I'll just take off my post-its so that you can see it a bit better. So I have the whole week here, and then here I have 4 sections. So that's to do, then YouTube, blog and notes. And you might be able to see, but on my YouTube section I actually have a list of videos, and then I have 4 checkboxes. So I have videos that I've filmed, videos that I've edited, scheduled, and then scheduled the social media promotion for it. So that's the 4 checkboxes, and then it's the same for blog posts as well. And I'm actually really enjoying having this layout instead, and that's what I really like about the bullet journal. You can be quite experimental with it and just switch things up whenever you want to. So I think I'm going to do that for the whole of October, and I'm also going to draw in a monthly spread as well, which I fancy changing up a little bit too. So usually my monthly spread looks like this, and you might be too far away to see this, but it's actually 5 dots across and 5 dots down. But what I'm thinking of doing for October is having 4 dots across and 5 dots down. That way I'm going to have more space at the side here. And I'm thinking at the side of putting just a checklist for goals for October, and then I'll still have the notes here as well, and that just gives me a bit more room to kind of scribble around stuff that I want to get done, but maybe I don't know exactly what day it's going to get done. So I've got my supplies all ready to go. If you're new around here, my notebook is from Muji and it's linked in the description box. Everything that I use is linked in the description box where I can find it online. I've also got my black fine liners here. I've got my Tombow pens here. The colours will be on the screen and in the description box for you. And I've also got a mechanical pencil, which I'm quite enjoying. These post-its are new, they're from Sainsbury's, I bought them today. They were on clearance though, so I don't know if they're going to be available. And I've also got some other sticky notes from IKEA as well. And I think that's everything, so let's do some drawing. So I'm starting out by roughly sketching out where I want everything to be with my pencil. And then I'm going over it with my Tombow pen. I felt like pink this month. As always, I'm not using rulers and I'm just marking all of that in, and then I am writing down the dates. I'm just referencing my phone to make sure that I put the right dates on it. And then I've got a small section at the bottom for notes, and I've also got lots of space at the side for goals, and then there's some more notes here because this section is quite small. So I'm really happy with how this looks. It's only a slight tweak from how I've had my monthly spreads in the past, but I still really like it. I still like the extra space that I've got just to make some more ambiguous lists and plans and things. But I'm just going to quickly make a few notes of things that I've got coming up in October. So the 21st is actually my mum's birthday, so obviously it's very important that I put that down. And I'm just checking on my phone if there are any other important dates. And then on the 11th and 12th, my friend Ray from Australia is going to be in Manchester, so I'm just going to make a note of that as well. And then on the 25th of October, my other YouTube friend Andrea, she is going to be in London, so I'm just making a note of her on the 25th. With a little arrow just to symbolise that she's going to be around for a while. I'm also going to make a note of some of my bills as well. I don't usually do that, but I just feel like, you know, I might as well. So for that I'm just putting a little pound symbol and then whatever the bill is for, so pound Netflix, pound phone. That'll do for now. That just gives you an idea of how this is going to look. I'll probably be adding a few more things later on. And then I'm going to make a note of some goals. So one of my goals this month is to not buy any makeup. And if you're subscribed to my beauty channel, then you'll know just how hard that's going to be for me. And then if I manage to do that at the end of the month, then I will of course tick it off. Another goal I want to write down is to film more. So if you are a regular on my channel, you know that I have a monthly series called As Time Goes On. It's basically my version of the Pretentious monthly scrapbook, it's just much shorter. And recently I've just found myself not really getting the camera out as much, which is kind of just because I've been enjoying being in the moment, but also because I don't really prioritise it the way that I used to, so I want to make it more of a priority in October and make sure that I do get quite a lot of good footage. I keep getting my remote in the shot. Hang on, there we go. I'd really like to spend a lot more time on Instagram this month, so I want to make one of my goals to get another 100 followers on Instagram. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. I might fill in a bit more later on, but I just want to get started on the weekly spreads. So I'm going to do what I've been doing in September, which is having the week on one side and then having the notes section on the following page. So let's get going. So I'm starting out by tracing where I want the days to go. When I started I was using a pencil, but then I realised that I could actually see through the pages, so eventually I just started using that as a guide. And then of course I'm just scribbling on the dates in my usual scroll, and then I'm just making notes of to-do, YouTube, blog and notes. So my weekly spreads are done for the month of October now. You can see they all look exactly the same. That's everything done. I'm just sticking to this layout for the whole of October. I've made a start with my little checklists for blog and YouTube as well. So everything that I've put in my monthly spread is now going to go on the days in the weekly spread as well. So everything's looking a little bit empty at the moment, but keep in mind I'm actually filming this a week before the end of September, so I still don't have a massive idea of what is going to happen in October. Usually these start to fill up a bit more week by week. And that is everything, so thank you so much for joining me for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments section what stationery themed videos you would like to see next. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you guys next Friday at 6 PM. Bye!